Hello, hello. How you doing, people? It's been a rough week for me. Got caught by the nasty COVID, but it's great to be back with you all. I just want to say thank you for the resubs to these people, for Phil Smythe and to Credfito. Thank you so much for subscribing again. Hope you're doing okay. Tonight, it's the return of the... It's been a couple of weeks off since we've done a Monday Blues session. I am fired up. I've missed this so much. Thank you, Dave Pugwash, for the resubscription. Thank you very much indeed. Your subscription makes all the difference, and if you want to use your Prime sub, then it's free, even free to do, and I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much indeed. Tonight, it's more of the same with a twist. I'm going to be able to do my normal show, as you're seeing right now. We've got the net cam on, so that'll keep you entertained. We've also got all the commands from the Friday Night Rock show and the sit-down chat and jam ones. They've all been brought forward and been painstakingly recreated onto the Monday Blues session here tonight. So if you want the sub-commands, you can use all these manner of weird and wacky things while I'm performing to keep you entertained, because nobody wants to stare at a middle-aged fat guy all night, whittling and improvising. I understand that. So I'm putting these in there just to keep you entertained. There's the usual Miss Wiggles, there's a Mega Phil, and there's the usual Kenny one. You've got to keep Kenny in there, bless him. And then there's a few other fun things in there as well. So what I would like to do tonight is kick off with the regular set, and then towards the end of the set, I'm going to come and sit down and have a chat with you all, and I'll still be able to sort of jam some guitar. I've got a guitar ready to go, and I can basically just open up Cubase or Reaper, and we can have a bit of fun with that as well. So without further ado, hey Metallicana, how you doing? Rico Stench, thank you so much. 3 months forward and upwards. Yeah, I better read out some of these messages. This is what I'm learning, guys. That's great to see you guys. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, keep Pete out of this. Just kidding. I can't. I want to do one for King Korg, and I want to do one. But you need their permission, and I really like to ask people's permission to have fun pop-ups. Really, it's really their image and their face and everything. I'm sure Pete will be it'd be no problem at all, because it promotes them. That's what it's about, really. We all know what it's about. It's helping each other and doing as much as we can. So I'm going to get on with it. I've been very fortunate over the last few week. I haven't been unfortunate. We both caught COVID, me and Miss Wiggles, but we're still recovering. I'm still positive. Miss Wiggles is still positive. But during that time, I managed to get some downtime, and I managed to get... thanks for gifting the sub, Metallicana. It's great. Thank you so much indeed. During this time, I managed to pick another USB for the technical guys like Metallicana here. I managed to pick up another... hang on. Holding off getting my stream. Yeah, it won't. The pop-ups won't come on yet, Phil. Sorry, buddy. I got myself another USB quad card. So because I had a quad card in before, and it had 4 of the cams in, and then I could only use 2 of the ports to add another 2 cams, and they were the regular ones that come with the PC, and they've got a 1 gigabyte bandwidth between all of them, and it's naff. So I purchased another card, so it gives me 8, so I can have 8 cameras. Now I can actually have 10 if I so choose, but I'm still sticking with the usual 6 so far. So there's 1, 2, this is the center one, there's one on the right over there, and then we got 1 at the front here, and then 1 on my guitar, and I got 1 when I want to sit down as well. So and then 1 for each eyebrow, and 1 for each elbow as well, and 1 for each finger. Okay. I really hope you're doing okay. It's been a crazy... I'm so glad we're vaccinated. I tell you, I'm so glad we got both vaccinated and the booster, because God knows I may not have been here if I'd have caught it. I don't mean to be dramatic, but it was that serious. I was really ill. COVID's not nice. So I am on the slow road back to recovery. I took a test on Saturday, and the line was very, very faint red, as opposed to it being jet black and then red during the week. I'm going to start the show. We're going to kick off with some jam. It's going to be jamming all night, so if you want to hear, just put this on. If you want to lurk, that's great. If you want to chat and want to make a comment, then please do. It's lovely to see you guys. Let's get on with the show because I'm itching to just blast some guitar out. Okay, guys, here we go. It's always a mega Phil moment, always. Oh yeah, thanks so much for the resub, people, and thank you. Look at this, lovely people. Look at you, all of you. You look gorgeous. Look at you. Look at the state of you. Look at the state of me compared to you. You look absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, guys, on with the show. Let's just keep piling it on. That was obviously Blackmagic Woman, yeah, but obviously I can't say Blackmagic Woman because, as Family Guy did the other week, Family Guy did a thing the other week, and they said, "Oh yeah, like that video I saw on YouTube, blocked." It's true. What is the point of blocking? Seriously, if I do a cover of the Eagles Hotel California, I don't want to make any money out of it. I don't want to make any money. I'm not interested. Oh, hang on a minute. Look, what's happening with my cactus? I do apologise. Shocking presentation behaviour. I'm sorry. You'd have to get refunds. Yeah, and you know what I mean? If you're going to do a cover, why block it? What am I going to make £10 million off of the Eagles or something? No. So half of the premise of this is to do jam tracks in the style of artists. I'm going to do a Hendrix one next. And oh, hey, Singing Planet, how you doing? It's been a long time since we spoke. And so, yeah, and I really like those chord progressions. So, you know, you can't copyright a chord progression. And every time I do, the blues, the intro scene, this scene at the beginning, the intro start, this scene that everyone's waiting for, this one, that one at the beginning, yeah, that plays my backing tracks in the background. And it always comes up with a copyright saying, oh, that's Need Your Love So Bad. That's Need Your Love So Bad. And it isn't. And I always dispute it, and I always win. Always. It's just utterly, the law is completely backwards with it all. It really is. Anyway. Great to see you. We're going to do Heart So Blue next. This isn't in this. Some of these are true originals, and some of these are not. Bob Blair Music. Good evening to you, sir. How you doing? Let's get on with it. Thanks so much, guys. Let's stay on the performing track without me waffling, and let's do another. Let's do a Hendrix one. Let's do a bit of Hey Joe. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. I'm worn out. This COVID thing, man, it ain't fun, I tell you. It is not funny. I want to do Boot Full of Blue, I think. Hang on. No, I want to do them Driving Blues next. I want to pep it up a bit more. Hey, Sherry Smith Music, how you doing? Hey, what a waste. Oh, nice one. Is my mod there? Is Cred Fito in the crowd amongst you guys? Is he? If he's in there, can we just see if he's okay? Hi Steve. Hey, What a Waste 2. Thanks so much, buddy. Good to see you. What a Waste 2. Hope not here. That means Mark is here. Yeah, don't forget, I've got some great new merch, by the way. Merch, Monday Blues Session, yeah. Got some great new merch. This is not great new merch, but these have been going for about a year now. And, you know, pick up a tee. We've got some Steve Ford guitarist ones. Oh, we've got some After Hours ones for people who belong to After Hours. And we've got, what else we got? We got some Steve Ford Lives. We've got some mugs and all that stuff, you know. Go check it out. Also, if you've never seen before and you never hit that follow button, you hit the follow button, but you thought, oh, I don't know whether to subscribe or not, remember, you can really annoy Amazon by subscribing for absolutely free. So you don't have to worry about paying any money. All you got to do is, my mod, Cred Fito, is going to post up the Prime link. So you can just click it, connect your Twitch account, and then when you go to subscribe to me, you can click on that little blue crown that says use Prime Sub, and boom, I get money, it costs you nothing, and it comes out of Amazon's pocket. Isn't that great? It's a win-win. Let's do a little jam called House of Broken Blues. I'll just stay on that cam, why not? Well, let's do them driving blues. Let's stay with another little jam track. This is one of my own. It's supposed to be in the style of a sort of Mustang Sally, but when I ended up doing it, it sounded nothing like Mustang Sally. So I just thought, I'll stick in a flat 7 movement in the middle, and that'll make it different. Singing Planet, you did that the other day. You did a song that had a flat 7 chord at the end, and it wasn't meant to be in there. It's lovely when that happens. So, well, I put mine in the chorus this time. I hope you're doing okay out there, you lovely people. Thanks so much, Bob Blair Music. Good to see you. Cheers, Phil. God bless, mate. Lou Fella's in the house. How you doing, Lou? Thank you so much. Jimmy Neutron's in the house. How are you doing, Alexander 2814? How you doing, guys? Great to see you guys. Shred COVID boy. It's me, Lou. I'm hanging in there, fella. Your words of encouragement. Jimmy. How you doing, Jimmy? It's lovely to see you, Jimmy. We're going to do an epic monster one. This is like a 17-minute jam, so I'm going to talk as much to it as well. I haven't done this in about a month and a half, and it's in the style of Since I've Been Loving You by Led Zeppelin, and it's called Blue Zepp. Incidentally, all these backing tracks are available for download. I make them available for free for all you guitar players. If you want to download them and use them on your recordings and you record them on YouTube to promote your playing, go to my website, steveforward.com, and you can download them. You'll find them on online shows in the Monday Blues section, and you can download them all for free. Just give me a credit back to them and say where you got them from. That's all, buddy. And that's what it's all about, spreading the love. Cheers, Lou Bell. Thank you. Jimmy. I love you, Jimmy. Jimmy, I love you. I love you, Jimmy. I love you. I love you. I love you, Jimmy. I love you, Lou. Thank you so much. Gifting a sub to Bob Blair Music. Thank you so much indeed. We got some new commands, Jimmy. God help us, I shouldn't have said that. If you type !sub, you'll get the new commands up, Jim. Indeed. Oh yeah, that was a long one. Has Lou been going mad? Has Lou been a naughty boy again? Has Lou been a naughty boy? Well, I'm going to try and look and see whether Lou's cheering 111 bits. Thank you so much, Lou. Lou's gifted a sub to Darth Rips. Lou's gifted a sub to the Queen. Lou's gifted a sub to the President of the United States of America. Lou's gifted a sub to the Pope. Lou's gifted a sub to the Home Guards. Lou's gifted a sub to everyone in the entire universe. I don't know where Twitch would be without Lou. Thank you so much. Really, really thank you so much. Singing Planet. So this person near me is selling a musical keyboard for 100. Unwanted gift, only used for an hour or so. It's an Amazon brand new with free shipping, so I offered 80. He told me to unblock me. Oh. What a charmer. You know, you just get a MIDI keyboard, plug it into your computer, Singing Planet, and just get all the plugins in Ableton, and you can control them all from that. Don't worry about keyboards. Don't worry about that. Hey. Quid Fito gifted a tier 1 sub to the Pope. Okie dokie. Thanks so much indeed. How you doing, Jobby? All the usernames on Twitch. My name is so boring. Steve Forward. Jobby. That's hilarious. That's brilliant. Well done. Welcome in, Jobby. So cool, man. Hello, brother. How you doing, fella? Jimmy Neutron, tell him to poke it where the sun don't shine. Now the Pope can use my emotes, yeah. And about bloody time too. Cheeky scamp, isn't he? Hey? There's no respect, hey? Dear, oh dear. Thanks so much for the bits, Dave Pugwash 99. Thank you so much, buddy. I'm going to come and sit down and chat with you all for a bit, and then I'm going to get back up and do some more Hendrix and get a little bit heavier and do the rest of the blues jams and stuff, okay? So this is an experiment. This is the point of the show where it's a bit of an experiment, folks, because last night, Miss Wiggles was sitting on the couch. We were both nursing our COVID, and we ordered... thanks for gifting a sub to Jobby, Lou. So we got Jimmy, and we got Jobby. We got Jimmy Neutron 666. I've known Jimmy since the 4th century. He's a lovely fella. Jimmy, let me just say out to these guys. Let me just say this. Jimmy Neutron is the guy that makes these. Accurate, he makes ships in bottles. He gets featured in magazines and everything. And the guy is making me a swirl, an actual replica of this one at the moment. He's making me a ship in a bottle of this. And I've seen it and it looks amazing, right? Miss Wiggles is upstairs in the end bedroom with the lights off, all cosy in bed, watching the show with her mobile phone. Thanks, Lou. And Lou sent me a really nice message, I've got to say. Thanks for gifting the sub, Lou. But you sent me a really nice message. Not many people, when you're out of action, people just forget about you most of the time. Not everyone, I have to say. But you sent a nice message. You didn't have to, but you did. Much appreciated, Lou. That was really... Because I don't know how you knew, but that was the point where I was doubled up in pain and I could hardly breathe, and phlegm was coming out of every orifice, and it was just, it was just crazy, like. And right at the moment, it was like Lou coming in with a thing, like there's this big message on Facebook. We're all thinking about you, sending you love from the Twitch Coke family and all this caper, and it was great. Thank you, mate. Anyway, so you see this, look at this. Look, this is an accurate representation of my Clapton Strat, and I can't do it, and the Godfather knows he does. Thank you, Lou. If you look at the back, look at the detail. I'm using just little Logitech webcams, but it is stunning. Even the tuning pegs, look. And he told me the secret, how he does it. But he literally said to me, look at that, look. He told me the secret, and I'm sworn to secrecy now. I can't tell anyone. But this takes pride of place on my studio desk when I'm working. And I literally, when I come over here, or when I come to sit down, I take it with me. I take it, it's literally, when he turns up, I did an in real life gig, and we call that on here, don't we? It's all trendy, all the trendy terms. I did a gig. I think it was last October sometime in Harlow, in his hometown. And I've been watching him make this. We were all like, oh my God, that's amazing. And he turned up and he went, yeah, it's for you. And that picture that you see at the beginning on the Friday Night Rock show of me holding this up like that, that was the moment he gave it to me. I took a picture. Didn't have to. Anyway, he's making me another one. He's making me an Ibanez swirl one, and it is, did you get the strings? Because me and Karen sent the strings out to you a few weeks ago, Jimmy, and I wondered if you got the strings okay, fella. But not that we're hurrying you, you know what I mean? I'm going to come and sit down for a bit, have a drink of water, sit down, and it's a bit of an experiment down there, but I've got a guitar as well when I'm sitting down there, so we can have a little bit of a chat. And then I'm going to get back up and do some more, because I need to sit down while I've got COVID. I need to sit down, It's like, as Grumio would say on the plebs, I'm funking out of every orifice at the moment. I'm not at the moment. Don't panic. All right. But yeah, this is great. I love things like this. You know, really cool, Jimmy. Okay, guys, just give me 2 seconds. It's going to go to intermission, but don't panic because all I'm going to do is go from here to down there. All right, and basically I'm going to be going there. I'm going to be sitting down there on that webcam. Okay, so just give me a couple of minutes and I'll sort it all out. Okay, literally less than 1 minute. Okay, guys, we should be on. Are we on? I've just got to sort the lighting out here. How you doing, from Marta? Good to see you, fella. It's great to see you. Let me sort my guitar out. Lovely stuff. Okay. So many actual music teachers on Twitch. Can I jam a bit of Floyd? Could probably jam a bit of Floyd. Friday Night Rock Show is where that's where I do most of my Floydy stuff. And so, but let me just let me see. Okay. Honestly, you were front page doing Floyd for an hour or so. I was loving it. Yeah, that was one of my other ones. Thanks for gifting the sub to Valden and Sapads. Bud and Sad Pads, Lou, thank you. Now that was a that was on the front page of Twitch, yeah. And I was kind of doing a bit of everything from all the shows that I do. And tonight it's the Monday Blues session, so I'm just jamming. I'm just jamming over things and not really doing any covers, I'm afraid. So. Let's just add a bit of we can play around in here. I'm in the studio here, so let's just put some delays. Yeah, we can get some real nice, some, you know. Let's put this on. Let's put this on. I do like Floyd. And some of the presets that I've made, a couple of them are like, so for like the wall, for like, you guys, it's a blues jam. It's a blues jam. But I just can't resist if people ask. I can't. You can't say no. You know, you're there to keep you guys a little bit happy. And one of the tricks with this. Thank you so much, Jobby. Thank you. right, that's cool, Jimmy. Cheers. No worries, buddy. That's how you get that sound, anyway. Try to, anyway. But a couple of the other main themes are going to be... I'm going to get demonetised for this, who cares? A couple of the other main themes are going to be... let's just find the other one. There's the main theme. And if you have Amplitude, I use Amplitude 3, 4, and 5. You can go to my website and download all these patches for free. I'll make them all available, and you can grab them for nothing on my website, and you can load them in and use them whatever you want to do, you know. So, there's a thing on YouTube. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can find the video of me showing Shining You Crazy Diamond, the whole project. I know it isn't. Thanks, Dave. Thank you. Yeah, my YouTube channel, Steve Ford UK. I think it's ! YouTube mods, I think. I'm not too sure. Thanks for the subscription. Yeah, I'm getting close to the 1,000 mark on there. Sort of had a bit of a push. Thanks so much. That's great. So yeah, it's COVID's been a long road really to get back to just being able to walk around the house and do normal day-to-day stuff. Really, it's been really problematic, and frankly, I'm glad I had the vaccines. I mean, I've had a shave in about 4 days. Mr. Octopus slammed the subscribe button. Thank you so much indeed. Thanks so much, and it's been a wild ride. But I've managed to get back in the studio and do some stuff and rearrange some things, so that's always nice. So I can actually sit down here and actually play some guitar and go up there and play some guitar as well, which is kind of eventually what I want to do. I want to be able to do loops, do some looping and all that kind of stuff. That's really what I want to get to, and do my shows and everything else. And you know, is it recent I had it? I still got it. Jobby. Let me just move the mic. Yeah, Jobby. I still got it. I'm still testing positive. I've had it since last Saturday, and I knew about it. I tell you, I didn't think. I thought I'll be vaccinated. It'll be mild. There won't be many symptoms, but I really knew about it. And then a couple of days later, my other half, Karen, she come down with it as well. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff, man. I mean, I'm quite a big fella, you know. I've got a bit of belly and I'm quite overweight. So, you know, I'm hoping that, you know, if I hadn't had the vaccines, I'd have been in real trouble. So yeah, Famata TV, how you doing? Look, we got to get a shout out for Famata. Famata is a great guitar player. You should go check him out, give him a like. If you've enjoyed watching what I do, then go check out Famata. He jams over all he does jams over all the popular songs, and he plays some amazing guitar over it. And so go check out for Marta, please. He's a lovely fella, and he's a nice guy as well, and he's better looking than me. I wish I could pin something on him. I wish I could find something, guys. Like I could find something, and he's also a really nice guy. For God's sake, you know. What hope have I got? So go check him out, please do. If you're new to this channel, thank you. Give him a follow. He's a bloody good guitar player, so I rate him anyway. And you know, it's great to see you in here for Marta. The other day on my chat and jam on the blues on this, I wasn't doing a blog, doing a chat and jam stream, which is just like this. I've got to learn the hair flick, and I'm golden. Hang on. Shall I have a go? No one's ever seen my hair down, have you? No one's ever seen my hair. Look, that's my hair. Hang on, ready? Shall I have a go? Here we go. There you go. What the hell was that? There you go. You're a talented musician, no need to compete. You do you, you're great at it. I try to. Thank you so much, yeah. Yeah, with my hair, no one's ever, I don't think you guys have ever seen my, when I was a kid, I mean I'm 46 now, when I was a kid it used to be down to all the way around here, like this. I look like Bruce Dickinson. I was like completely long hair everywhere, and it's over the years it's starting to go grey now, so I tie it back. But yeah, it's a Timotei moment because I'm worth it. That's a L'Oreal. I literally can no longer tell you two apart. Oh dear, oh dearie dear. So yeah, it's that's what happened basically. What happened with me? I need a hair flick redeem. No, I don't. Oh, I don't. I couldn't do it. A nice head of hair. A lot of musicians I knew had long hair when younger, ended up bald. I'm kind of glad you didn't get lightheaded and pass out. Well, I genuinely have to be careful about that at the moment. It's not that bad, but I do have to be careful. Yeah. Hey, Darth Rips, we're gonna get a shout out for Darth Rips as well, please. I just like the fella. I just like Dave. He does a lot of good stuff as well. He does Cat a Day, and I'm so sorry because a couple of people asked me to be part of that, and I was still finding my flipping feet with streaming, and I had a stack of session work. Excuses. It genuinely was, and I just had absolutely no. Hey, would love to hand longer, guys, but work beckons. Take care in the morning, Dave Pugwash. You're a legend, mate. Thank you. Just before you go, Dave. I think I've made you a mod. So whenever you come on here, if you're okay with that, would you like to just stay? You're happy to keep you on as a mod, just in case they do a front page thing again, or something happens and it's crazy and it's bonkers, and you happen to be around. Are you cool with that? Because you seem to be working out. It seems to be working out all right, and that would be great to have you around with just helping Credfito out. That's all. That's brilliant. Welcome aboard, mate. That's great. Thanks so much. Because you've always been here, Dave. You've always been on the stream, so it's great to have an extra pair of hands. Have a good one, yeah, definitely. Well done, Jimmy. Well said. But we get a shout out for Dave Rips, for Darth Rips, please. He's got a great stream. He's got these little stormtroopers walking around, and he plays drums, he DJs, he plays guitar. He's just like got everything set up. It's how I want my stream to be. Where I have a drum kit over there, and I'm doing this here, and I'm doing like that, just having fun basically, and it's like his musical laboratory. When you walk in there, when you see it, it looks like that, a musical laboratory. Lou Vella says Dave Pugwash is a great mod. Oh, that's great. Yeah, he's. I've never had a problem. Never had a problem with Credfito. I've never had a problem with Dave. He's always been online. He's always been good, man. He did offer initially, but I was so new I didn't know whether we needed any mods. But it's just nice to have them in when they come in, you know. Like Phil Smythe is a mod, and he was a VIP, but I made him a mod because he said he'd be around when I was on the front page, and that was only about a fortnight ago. And I was like, okay, I better. Oh, that's nice to hear, Lou Vella. Darth Rips is one of the kindest men. That's really cool. That's really nice. It's really nice to hear. And it was. I mean, it was. We'd been out to a blues jam. We went out to a blues jam on the Tuesday, and I knew people. I knew a couple of people there, and one of the guys owned the local music shop, and Dave Pugwash. More Mods is good. Takes the pressure off Mark. Yeah, I do annoy Mark a lot. I must admit. Mark Credfito is a really, really good guy. I do message him. I message him all the time. It's only because I get excited. I get enthusiastic, and poor Mark just ignores. Just goes, "I'm going to bed." And but yeah, it's great. Hey, Sir Crescent, how you doing? Good evening. How you doing? Nice to see you in here. We've just done the first part of my Monday Blues session. We're just having a bit of a Monday chin wag, and we just I'm just connecting with you all and saying hello. So this is virtually one of the first streams that I've done standing up. I did one on Saturday. I did an after hours stream for my subscribers on YouTube. It's not like you're ever keen for a chat, are you, Steve? Do you know what? I've rewired the studio so that I can turn on loopback on here on this, or loopback it should be, loopback on my sound card, so that I can open my door when I'm working here and then go up there and everything. And I just got all that set up, and I thought, how can I test it all out? And I thought, and I saw Singing Planet was on Discord. I thought, I know, I'll see if I can help her as well. We'll help her out with her OBS and all this sort of stuff and everything. 2 hours later, not 1 hour, 2 hours later, I'm there. And and I'm sitting there, and Karen comes in and she goes, "Are you coming to bed? Are you all right?" Like, it was 7 o'clock at 7 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, crazy stuff, man. Really crazy. But I'm glad I helped you out. I'm glad to show you a few things as well. You know, I'm glad I showed you. So, and the last few days, I've been doing some looping as well. I've been very inspired by Autopilot, who's a fantastic looper, and I've been doing some looping stuff, and it's been quite fun. But I'm not ready to air it yet. It's not that kind of stream. I'm going to have a separate looping stream. How you doing? Hey, Jukesters, how you doing? That's Tommy and Kenny. Lovely bunch of guys. Really like them. Hope you're doing okay, guys. We're getting there. I'm still COVID positive, I'm afraid, and but that was a rough week. And this week I'm using it to recover. Luckily, 2/3 of my shows, not only 2/3 of my shows are originals, but they're also instrumentals, so I haven't got to worry about singing 3 times a week. So, you know. So yeah, it's been a rough ride, but I'm hoping to be on the mend. You can see when I tested positive, because what we did is we kept all the test results. So that one was the Saturday, and if you see that on the Saturday there, look, that was a solid line, and I thought that can't be right, and it came up straight away, and then I took the second one, and it was the same, and then I took one Wednesday, and it was the same, and then I took one Saturday. And if you look at the Saturday's one, can you see how I'm trying that there. Can you see how dim the red line is? So it's obviously the infection's going off, you know. Mama, Singing Planet says, Mama Jukes, I love seeing you and Fab Francine enter a stream. Everybody gets excited to see you. Yeah, it's great. Is Mama Jukes here? Oh yeah, how you doing? How you doing, Mama Jukes? Yeah, it's your dancing skills. It totally is. It is your dancing skills. Throwing them shapes around like there's no tomorrow. It's very closely related, blues and jazz, isn't it? What's the name of that song? I know that. It's a... Oh yeah. Then there's a... Manhattan. Eric Johnson. Yeah, Manhattan. Well done. I learnt it years ago. Absolutely years ago. And I just could never figure out. I could never figure out what the bloody tune was last week. I was trying to figure it out. Oh, there you go. That's Then it goes, oh yeah. Oh man, it's a beautiful tune, isn't it? You know, and then it goes. Superb stuff. Yeah, really great. Do you remember? For Marta, did you ever see that on the? Did you ever see that on the G3 tour? The very first G3 tour with Satch and Vi and Eric Johnson, where he was wearing the ear goggles. My hair's getting in the way. That's why I tie it up. My hair is just bonkers. And it was a great tour, but he just didn't look. He didn't look comfy when he was there. When he was doing it. But great playing, absolutely, and what a tone, what a sound. It's probably I think that would have been the 97 G3 tour, 97. And yeah, it's a fantastic. Yeah, 96. Oh, right. Okay, cool. I think that was when I met Vi and Satch, and I met them at the. Take care, Jimmy. Take care. Nice. Thanks so much for your tip, man. Good to see you. Sorry, man. I'm chatting away here. Yeah, take care, Jimmy. And it was a blooming good concert. Really great. But he had the best tone, definitely. Jimmy. Eric Johnson had the best tone. Jimmy had the best tone. Eric Johnson had a great tone that night. It was just, really cool. And I always wanted to try and work on that. Alexander said he was going to be here in St. Louis, cancelled due to the corona. Oh, no. That's always the way, isn't it, at the moment? I was still a kid, but they made a light album of it. That album made me want to pick up the guitar. Wow. Yeah. Do you remember that bit they go... There's that little pinched harmonic bit. Like that. It was amazing. He pulled it out of the bag. It's so cool. What's the... I've got my Eric Johnson tone. I've got to get a tone up. Hang on. I'm going to try and make a mess of this. Hang on. Ooh, hang on. It's a bit of I used to know this. Hang on. Really superb album. RV Musicom was just absolutely amazing, Yeah, didn't it? SRV, that's it. Well done from Art of TV, yeah. That's right, there's SRV. And then lovely Ad 9s and... really superb. And I must get Cliffs. I've loved Cliffs of Dover for years. I must get that in the bag. So I'm going to get back up in a minute, and I'm going to start doing some more of my blues set. But I'd always like to include a little bit of a chat section in my shows, just to say hello to you all. In the Friday Night Rock Show, I'll probably do that near the end, before I launch into the last sort of couple of numbers. But one of the interesting things I did with my studio this week is as I was talking about Loopback, I managed to find one of my DI boxes, and the high Z inputs on my audio interface are on 1 and 2, and guess what channels Loopback takes over? 1 and 2. So plugging the guitar into the guitar directly into a. Hey, Senorita Wendita, how you doing, darling? Hello, hello, hello. So plugging the guitar directly into a line input when the guitar is high impedance is naff. It sounds horrible. And I was thought last night. I thought, wonder if I've got a DI box. I wonder if I've got one in the loft. I found two in the loft. One of them was an active one that runs on phantom power, and that's what you're hearing right now. So it saved loads of hassle. Oh, Luvella, thank you for gifting the sub to Senorita Wendita. So let me. I'm gonna play some stuff on here. I've got some interesting. So what I'm using on that is it's just delay and reverb. Delay is my favourite effect, and I'm just using loads of delay. Tube compressor as well, but the delay is about 1400 milliseconds roughly, with loads of feedback and no filter and a 50% mix. And you can get some nice synth patches. I made a load of artist tones for the Amplitude store years ago. So like this one, like that for Tears for Fears, and you know, and quite a few have done on there. When I did this St. Patrick's Day thing the other day, I did a load of Hank Marvin and stuff, you know, and it was just great. I love the old stuff. I really love the old stuff. So you know, you got like a Trevor Rabin, yes, like. You know, it's you know, no, I'm not doing. I'm not really doing any covers. I'm just playing around tonight, guys. You know, so Crescent. No, just amplitude. Amplitude 3. I'm only using 3. I've got 4 and 5, but I just prefer 3. And some of the tones I've got. I mean, let's just do some Genesis in here as well. And I really took my time. I've got the wrong guitar for this. Can't beat a nice flanger. I think that's an Electric Mistress. I'm not too sure. Yeah, Electric Mistress. Yeah, and the delay is post about 300 milliseconds. That's to get the best sort of you know. Okay. Take care, Singing Planet. Take care, guys. Hey, Brizzy. How you doing? Let's take it back off the division bell. That's that one. Kind of a cool thing. Well, the flood's affecting you out in Oz at all, Bryce? Or are you getting through okay? A couple of others on here. Put some nice univibes on here as well. Risey says it was crazy with 3 tornadoes and 3 tornadoes in the surrounding area. The worst is over. Thank you. Oh my God, really? Wow. Have you got some kind of basement, you know, that you can go in? You know, if the shit gets really bad, if it kicks off, because that's really worrying. I do hope you're okay. Thanks for the for gifting the sub, Lou, by the way. Thank you. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get back down and I'm going to do some more jamming. Okay. So give me a minute. I'll just switch over. Oh, you say definitely it was scary there for a bit. All good. I'm glad you guys are okay. I really am. Let's get back and do some jamming, but carry on chatting to me, guys. You know, Okay, I'll be back soon. Okay, give me about 30 seconds. All right. Hey guys, can you hear me okay? Everything's sounding okay? This is a bit of an experiment tonight because I wanted to switch between different setups live on the stream. So is everything sounding okay? Okay, thank you, Bryce. Thanks for the 100 bits, Jobby. Thank you. Okay, so let's carry on with the jamming. Let's jam over a Hendrix. This is all on the Watchtower, but I'm just going to be jamming over it, okay? So I'm going to have some fun with this. Here we go. You know what I didn't click, did you? I forgot to click on the actual MIDI stuff. Give me a moment, folks. I knew something would go wrong tonight. Take a few secs. Bear with me, guys. Ah, there you go. Let's keep it going. Let's do a jam called Mother Buck. Summer. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, guys. And thanks for the kind words, Leslie Summer. Yeah, we're on the road to recovery. Thank you so much indeed, Leslie. And thank you so much for the bits. Very kind of you. This next jam is called Paint It Blue, and it's a twist on a Jeff Beck song. This is called the Monday Blues Session, but it's really blues rock, sort of a Gary Moore-y, jammy, bluesy rock kind of thing, which is kind of my style, really. And so this song is called Paint It Blue, and it's a pastiche on Jeff Beck's Brush with the Blues. Thanks so much, Lou. Thanks so much, guys. Look at all these lovely emotes coming from Lou. Check them out. Let's keep it going. Thank you, Mama Jukes. How you doing? This is a shuffle. This is off of the theme tune I used to introduce the Monday Blues session, which has been, this May, it will have been going 2 years. And what I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do this one. This is called Shuffling Home. Summer, thank you so much. You need 1,000 bits. Needed some chicken wire in the front, you know what I mean, guys? Thanks so much, guys. Let's bring it down for one. And this is an original jam that I've done. And doesn't sound like hopefully it doesn't sound like anything. It's called River Blue. Dylan, nice to see you. That's an original jam called River Blue. You can find the backing track on my website. All these blues band backing tracks you can find on my website. Download them. That was an original jam called River Blue there. Let's have a jam over a straight 12 bar. Here we go. Thanks for gifting the sub to Manic. Thank you so much, Lavella. Is Pete getting all soapy? I saw that, Rico. I saw that comment. Thanks so much, Drilling. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you guys in here. I love. It's been a few weeks. I'm still, as I say, I'm still positive for COVID. But as long as I've got my breath in me, I'm not going to stop playing the guitar. And thanks for the gifted sub, Lou. Much appreciated. Trust me, at this time, it's much appreciated. Thank you. But yeah. Oh, he's here. He's here. Oh, he is here. I didn't know he was. I didn't see him. He is here. He's lathering up hard. Ooh, he's lathering up hard. I thought that was awesome the other day, mate. You were walking around with your phone, and that is it's a different world. Where we live right near the sea. It's about literally 5 minutes, and the sea is there, and this is my hometown. And so to see you walking around, if I walked around my hometown, it would be completely different. But it was amazing to see that the other day, P. Really great. And sometimes it's just really good to just do things like that. You know, I don't think I could do that on my phone. I don't think I'd have the signal, especially in the UK, to just walk around. He's lathering up hard. Someone would nick it. Well, it's how can I put it? My hometown, where I come from. I'm in Essex. Okay, so I'm right along the coastline. Okay, it's not Southend, but I'm right along the coastline there, and so it's not as violent as other places, but it's I think every town has its good and bad. Every town has its good and bad, and I think the pier where we are is really nice. Really, I think they've done a really good job of the pier. So it's interesting. Oops, my boss is here. I want to play this one again. I did this right at the start, and this is called Blackmagic Blues, and it's kind of a homage to a very underrated guitar player from Fleetwood Mac called Jeremy Spencer. And when I was in the 90s, when I was teaching at the Guitar Institute after I'd graduated, they made me a teacher on the part, and some of the principal players I put in, one of the guys that I put in was someone like Jeremy Spencer because of his fantastic rhythm playing, really locking in with John McVie, and it was just Mick Fleetwood, and just a really tight, obviously Peter Green on the top slaying it, obviously, but underneath that really good rhythm set, and I really tried to recreate that because I like the Santana version of Blackmagic Woman, but I love the Peter Green one. I mean, that tone is just immense. It really is. And but I wanted to have a sort of a drawn out string thing at the beginning, like to set the mood and that kind of stuff. So it's got all of that in it. But obviously it's a jam, So let's have some fun with this again. This is Blackmagic Blues. I do like a good whittle. Okay, this next jam is called Down Home. Rico Stench says, I can see a comedy video for a song with Pete taking a shower whilst switching all his favourite Twitch players with the remote, getting zapped by the power, turning into some kind of monster before impersonating them and bursting into Thunderstruck. But not doing any AC/DC. Oh, YouTube loves AC/DC, not. Here we go. This is Down Home. It was a guitar moment. Sorry, Duncan Stein. Good evening to you, sir. You missed it. We'll be back there with some more pop-ups in a minute. If you want to know what the pop-ups are, then just type in !sub. I've also got them up here somewhere over the rainbow. There you go. They're all there. They're all there. And they've got some crazy ones, some stupid ones. Apparently this is all the rage, you know. If I had my way, I'd do away with all that, remove the chat and have nothing. Just the cameras. But Twitch has got loads of stuff. You've got to keep it, you know. You've got to keep it interactive. Otherwise, you know. I mean, I imagine, would I want to watch one guy whittling around all night? You've got to keep it interesting for people. Try, at least, especially on a jam night. So they can have some fun with them, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hydrate because I'm a little bit thirsty. And I said in a Stewie voice there. I'm going to do a couple more. And do you know what? I've got that phaser pedal. That's the 74 reissue NOS, new old stock. It cost me an arm. I'll tell you what. It's got no 9-volt adapter on it. I've had to get a special adapter for it. It's got no LED on it. But I'll tell you what. It's got one of the best phaser sounds ever. So nice, you know. And if you turn it up, you can get some Hammond organ style sounds, you know. Look at her delay off here. You know what I mean? I feel like Tommy Emmanuel, you know. Then he'll do another 6 parts on top, wouldn't he, like that, Tommy Emmanuel? He'll do another 28 parts, you know? It's like... What's the one I years ago? A friend of mine could do this thing called, this is like a Chet Atkins thing, yeah, where you like, I've just got a clean tone. Somebody buy me a flipping Axe Effects, you know what I mean? 25 years and I can't even buy £1,000 FM3. You know what I mean? What's going on in the world? Right. So yeah, so you do the bass, then you do the chords, then you do the melody on the top. Yeah, the Axe Effects has got a JMP1 in it, OD1. You know, it's, I loved that Chet Atkins. You ever seen Chet Atkins do and he's playing and he's playing Here We Go, both at once. He's a god, an absolute god, man. Chet Atkins, man, the Grand Order. He was a member of one of the Grand Order of the Water. He was a member of the Grand Order of Water Rats. He was a water rat. My cousin on my dad's side, I think. I'm not too sure. he knew someone who was a water rat as well. But that is. Yeah, I wanted to. You know what, Rico? I wanted to. I want to like. I was going to get a cup. I was going to get 2 Helix HX stomps, one for here and one for the thing. And then I've got Helix Native. I had it on a trial and I liked it. But I used Amplitude, and what I thought about doing was just building a computer and just running Amplitude 5 and just using that. But the problem is that Chris, the guy that wrote the Axe Effects stuff, he's got his shit together. It's in my opinion, it's untouchable. And the other day, I was watching a thing. I think Leon Todd did something, and on YouTube about the fact that the Axe Effects will detect the amount of gain. You can set a channel, a controller, so wherever you're playing on the neck, it will detect the amount of gain it needs to add. So when you start soloing up here, it'll add more gain. And then when you come down here, it'll turn the gain down. It's a complete game changer. I mean, I'm only ever going to want to use OD1 on the JMP1 because that's my main tone, has been for 20 plus years. So my ears and my playing is used to it. When I first got that, I hated it because I was using Valve stuff, just Marshall heads. I've got 70s Marshall heads upstairs, master volumes, and pedals in the front. And the biggest problem, Rico, was you get when you mic up a cabinet, you get that boxy sound in the studio. It just gets a box. You could stick a Neumann U8, you could stick a Sennheiser 421, you could whatever you need. You could stick like whatever might, unless you're an Abbey Road engineer. With all the decent gear, then miking up an amp is a dark art, in my opinion. And I've forgotten the guy who did the Axe Effects, the head honcho guy, and apparently he's quite a quirky character, but he's got right on his side because he has modelled down to the component, the actual valves, the cathodes, and everything. He's modelled everything, and I don't know what it is. It's an interesting story. You raise a few interesting points about it because there's nothing wrong with the Helix gear. It's brilliant. Phil Smythe has the Helix floor thing, and it's fantastic. And as I say, I've tried Helix Native, the plugin, and it's brilliant. It's great. But I'm just used to using Amplitude as a plugin. But I thought, what about if I got 2 Helix HX stomps and used one for the studio, bought Helix Native while I was there, and one for gigs? Because then, I mean, it's got MIDI on it, it's got everything you need. I mean, I only need one amp. People, a lot of people go, oh, it doesn't do multi-amps, and this doesn't do multi-amp, and I'm thinking, all right, name me a situation where you're going to need to use multi-amps. You'll never. And that's the problem with them multi-effects, is they've got 50,000 sounds in them of like flanging, phasey, multi-pitch tap things and everything. And you're never going to... You get a cover band gig and they'll want you to just like, okay, we're going to do Brass in Pocket by this. We're going to do Reeling in the Ear, Steely Dan. We're going to do All on the Watchtower. We're going to do Domino by Jessie J. You know, I mean... Where are you going to get? I mean, if I mean, like, you know, if all I need is a clean sound. And so I've got, over the years, I've gotten to the point where it's been like, I need 2 sounds, clean and dirty. But what I miss is I'd like to replace my whole pedal board. So I'd like to replace the phaser, the Dynacomp. That's all I've got on it. I used to have the Sewer Riot distortion in there, and the full tone OCD, which I fell in love with. I used it for years, and now I don't use any distortion pedals at all. I just use a Dynacomp, a modern Dynacomp, a compressor, and that does everything. A compressor and a phaser and a wah. That's all I have, and the Line 6 wireless units, which are about the only thing I think they're good at. Well, apart from the Helix stuff. and I'm getting into trouble here. But the point I'm trying to make is that I'm still trying to think of the guy. I read an interview. It's on the internet about it. I read an interview about the Axe Effect stuff, and you only need to, I have played through quite a few. The Axe Effects 2 Ultras I've played through a lot of, and I got loaned a Kemper as well, which I thought, Christoph Kemper, brilliant. I thought it's great, but the problem is with the Kemper is the effects aren't there, and I'd really like to get some decent. I am absolutely bonkers about delay. I think delay is the best effect you can ever have on a guitar, because you can get a slap back, 350 millisecond ones, you can multi-taps, and you can pretty much get any artist sound with a delay. And a clean and dirty, and some delays that I can turn on or off, a modulation that I can turn on or off, and a reverb that I can turn on or off, and my wah, my stock GCB 95s that I've used. That's about my 20th one. I seem to break them every couple of years. And that's it. And so when I do my Pink Floyd show, they say, when I do my Pink Floyd stuff, when I used to do that, they used to count, what are your settings? I said, I'm sorry, I only use 4 settings: a rhythm, a lead 1, a lead 2 with a bit more delay, and a clean tone. And that's all I do. I just make do. And I just I use the controls on the guitar a lot. Because a clean tone on the guitar is really naff. And so I tend to like a crunch tone and then roll the volume back. And that gives me, especially with the Clapton Strat, it's a very brittle, bright tone. And so yeah, it's tricky because, Phil Smythe has a Helix and he loves it. And I'm like, maybe I should get a Helix then. I should get maybe the LT or just get something like that, and then I'm done then. But I know I'd be fiddling about with it for ages, for weeks. I can tell you the story, Rico, that this happened before. I'm using some of my effects units. I had the ART, Applied Research and Technology stuff, and I had a deal with them over the UK distributor as well. So I'd get the latest stuff, and I had the big ART 2.0 and all this stuff. This is in the late 90s. I had the whole thing with the big pink. It was pink, wasn't it? And a pink pedal board with the rubber buttons and all this stuff, right? I suppose everyone was at the Rocktron doing the Rocktron Utopia and using the Rocktron stuff. The Rocktron IntelliFX was really good for the day, and the Chameleon. But I mean, I would be tinkering around, and my amp went wrong. My effects unit went wrong in 2008, and I said, okay, look, it's time to upgrade. It's time to go modern. So I Googled to best multi-effect thing, and it came up with the Line 6 Pod XT Live. And luckily, a friend of mine who's a good guitar player, he had one, and it sounded amazing. I used to watch him at gigs, and I was like, I can't believe he's going, that sounded amazing. But whenever I played it, it would sound crap. And it sounded like there was something in the way, like a fizzy latency, and a latency, but a fizzy thing that you couldn't EQ out. And I got one. I still got one. Recorded with it for a few days. I thought, this is great. I can save my presets and share them and upload them and everything. And then the wah started going wrong. It needed to be recalibrated every time you turned it on. And you had to really push down hard so that it bent the actual chassis because it was plastic. And I eventually sold it on eBay because I tried for about 2 weeks to get that sound out of the JMP1. And Glenn DeLorme on YouTube, he turned around to me and he turned around to me once and we were having a chat and he goes, you're never going to get that sound out of a pod, out of a JMP1. And so I think the only way, really, I mean, the Axe Effect stuff is kind of... XT Live was an excellent unit. It always sounded like there was too much mid-rat. That's kind of what I was probably feeling. Before my hearing changed, before my tinnitus got a little bit louder and I lost a bit more top end in 2018, I would really... I don't like too much... I like a lot of mid-range, but I don't like too much treble. I get enough as it is because I use thin strings, 9 to 46 and stuff. But everyone used it and everyone said it was great. Everyone would say, well, there's something wrong with you. And I go, yeah, I know. There's something wrong with me. It's nothing to do with the unit. It's me. I'm the one. Usually it's not a shitty attitude. It's not a shitty gear. It's shitty attitude, usually. And I definitely had a crap attitude towards it because I was like, oh, man, you know what? And I had it like 2 weeks because I couldn't get the expressiveness wasn't there. You rolled it back, and it was just something that was artificial about it. I just don't get that impression with the Axe FX. That's why it's premium price, you know. I just don't get that impression. I've got a couple of Pioneer CDJ decks and stuff from when I used to do a lot of DJing. Believe it or not, people won't believe that, but I used to do a lot of DJing, like club stuff and everything, like. And I just can't bear to part with them. I think I'm going to sell them on, and then the money I make from that I'll use to get the FM. I don't need the FX3. I'll probably buy the FM3 and I'll use that for the next 20 years. And so that's kind of where I'm heading, because it's so versatile. I can just get one amp block and go boom, Marshall, a delay, and some reverb, and that's it. That's one patch, and then I can use a different bank, and that's it. So do I like Sonata Arctica? I've never heard. Dragon Blackstone, how you doing? I've never heard of them, I'm afraid. I haven't heard of them, I'm sorry. But you do raise a good point, Rico, you know, and gear is something that musicians put an awful lot of faith into. You know, and you know, it isn't really about the gear, but I mean, there's a point where you just think, okay, they've nailed it. They have nailed it. And I think with the Axe FX stuff, they have, you know, they have. You say Rico's saying the Axe is a premium unit, though, used by hundreds of the world's top slingers. If you get one, which I hope you do, I don't think you'd ever go back to Stomp. But no, I wouldn't. I don't think I would. But I've played them. I've used them. I've used Axe FX. I know how they work. I've used the FM3 edit and the Axe 3 edit and stuff. And there's a blues jam, Monday blues session when it was on YouTube. Before I did this live stream on YouTube and then moved this over to Twitch, I used to produce shows, and I had various guest guitarists that would do it. And there's a video on there from 2020, August, September time. And it's on my YouTube channel, and it's got my old colleague from college, Jeff Lee. He had an Axe FX3, and I used Amplitude 3, the plugin. Go and have a listen to that. I mean, I think it's all about. I mean, I thought his sound was a little bit brittle, but he's a good player. And it's interesting to see how, you know, it's just it is an interesting. I don't want to get too deep into it, because I just want to pick up the guitar and just play my guitar and sing and get on with the job. And the worry for me is, because I know I'll just open up the Axe FX and just go bang, there's the amp I want, and I won't have to spend days tweaking it. I think it will probably take me 10 minutes to get the patches that I need, but I don't just want to spend £1,300 or £1,400 just to get a JMP1, which I've got two of already. But they are starting to fail on me. The effects loop's failing on the one upstairs, which I've had since 1997. I suppose I could take it to Milton Keynes. It's up the road from here. It's a 2-hour drive. I could take it to Milton Keynes and get them to service it. But a lot of the parts they can't get hold of. Last time I had my JMP1 service, they said, we haven't got the parts for that anymore, I'm afraid. I was like, oh, really? That's a bit off. It's the biggest mistake they made was to discontinue that. My friend Keith Moore had a hand in designing the OD1 with the Marshall technicians. Keith Moore is a really good guitar player. He's also an amazing hyper-realist, pencil drawer as well. So yeah, I like to debate about it, and I like to just think, okay, this is what I need, because if I jump ship and move away from the JMP ones and the pedals, I gotta be sure, because if I do that, I won't go back. It's gotta be, I'm an all or nothing guy. I have one amp and that's it, because I don't believe in switching amps. And it's interesting, from the 90s, I've seen recordings of me playing with my JMP1 to now, and my tone has improved. And I've used exactly the same amp. And it's so weird. It's because my finger squeeze, my fret hand, my picking hand, it's gotten a little bit better. And so, for me, it's all about the JMP one. I'm a bit of an obsessed with that. I do like the tone of it. It's got a very 90s sound to it. But, I'll need to check it out. Anyway. But you're glad you're asked now, aren't you, Rico, say? Hey? I'm going to have a drink, hang on. I looked at the neural DSP quad cortex, but it's just not quite there, Thank care, Lou. Thanks so much. Take care, Lou. Thanks so much for your support, Lou. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Great to see you. Rico says, if you want another amp, I'd say have a look at the 633 engineering. Cliff will map your sound and build an amp to your spec. Wow. Really? That's really interesting. Bless you, Lou. Take care. See you soon. I must catch a Pete stream. I've been so ill the last week. I've been drifting in, saying hello, and then falling asleep and missing it. And I've been missing Kenny's streams as well. I've just been waking up, saying hello, and then falling asleep again. So let's do Bootful of Blues and let's call it a night, I think. I'm going to do Bootful of Blues and then we'll find someone to raid and then I can go and have a sit down and have a shower and go to bed, okay? Let's make this the last one and then you know what's going to happen. We'll get raided by someone or something, but no, I'll just make the last one. Let's rock it up. This is Bootful of Blues. Oh, yeah. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. Right. Thanks so much, guys. Slips on the reverb pedal. Thank you so much indeed. Let's find someone to raid and take care of yourselves. It's great to be back standing up doing gigs. Look out for my impromptu chat and jam shows that I do, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Nice to see you, Rico, and nice to see you, Lou, and Mama Jukes, and everyone else on here. Thank you so much indeed. As I say, as soon as I'm back to normal, then I should be okay this week. I'm hoping to do a show Wednesday, SF Live at 9 p.m. GMT, and then Friday at 9 p.m. will be my Friday Night Rock show, classic rock covers, etc. Okay, and that should be about it. I may do some chat and jams in between on the Tuesday and the Thursday though. Okay, because got to keep doing stuff. Otherwise, I just sit about and don't want to do that. You got to keep busy, Okay, let's find someone to raid. Okay, let's go look at Mother Lion music. There's a new. Thanks, Alexander. Sound amazing. Thank you so much, Alexander. 2814. Thank you. Much appreciated, mate. Let's go raid Mother Lion music. Here we go. Take care, everyone. I should be either back tomorrow or Wednesday. Definitely Wednesday at 9 p.m. for my original instrumental rock show, okay? Take care of yourself. Just stay safe, all right? And I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much indeed. It's much appreciated. Take care, guys. Okay, thanks for watching the VOD of the Monday Blues session. Much appreciated. Take care of yourselves, and don't forget to follow and hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel. Much appreciated. Okay, guys? Thanks so much. Take care.